morning, everybody, and welcome back to The Walk. Today is Thursday, April 3rd, and today we're going to be talking about the outer court, the north gate, and the south gate. So we have quite a bit to cover. Once again, I did research very extensively the measurements, and what I found is that the measurements are simply that. They are a measurement. Ezekiel is basically being given the blueprint to follow to build this millennial temple. Once again, this temple has never been built. It's something that's going to be built when Christ comes and reigns in the millennial kingdom. So in the Cultural Study Bible, there was a note for the outer court, and it says, with the addition of information from chapter 42, verse 6, the outer court had a group of rooms that may have been used by worshipers as eating and meeting places during the periods of religious events. The rooms were pillared porticos. The size of the rooms is not given. The area did contain a raised pavement of about 100 cubits, which would be 175 feet. The Hebrew term for pavement is a rare word. In Esther 1:6, the term represents a mosaic floor inlaid with precious stones. So it's possible that this pavement is has precious stones in it. Keep in mind that the order in which Ezekiel is shown this is very important. Yesterday we saw that the wall was built. Then we saw that was shown, and then we saw that the east gate where God's glory enters was shown next. Now we're in this outer court. And what did God use it? What did God design it for? A place for the people to gather and have meals together and fellowship, making that fellowship very, very important. Verse 17. Then he brought me into the outer court, and behold, there were chambers and a pavement all around the court. 30 chambers faced the pavement, and the pavement ran along the sides of the gates corresponding to the length of the gates. This was the lower pavement. Then he measured the distance from the inner front of the lower gate to the outer front of the inner gate court, 100 cubits on each side on the north side. Okay, interesting enough, there's 30 chambers that face this pavement. 30 is how old Christ was when he started his ministry. No coincidence. There's never any coincidences in the Bible. Now we're moving to the north gate, and in the Cultural Study Bible it said, the north and south gates have the same features as those of the east gate. Recesses, jambs, niches, a vestibule, and palm decorations. The measurements of the three gates are also identical. So this is just like that east gate. Keep in mind that east gate is where the glory of the Lord comes in and out. Verse 20. As for the gate that faced the north, belonging to the outer court, he measured its length and its breadth. Its side rooms, 3 on each side, and its jambs and its vestibule were of the same size as those of the first gate. Its length was 50 cubits, and its breadth 25 cubits. And its windows, its vestibule, and its palm trees were of the same size as those of the gate that faced toward the east. And by 7 steps, people would go up to it and find its vestibule before them. And out opposite the gate of the north, as on the east, was a gate to the inner court, and he measured from gate to gate 100 cubits. As I'm reading through this, it's funny because I did so much research on this, and I found that I came to the conclusion that these are just measurements. But as I'm reading this, doing this video right now, some of these numbers are jumping out at me. Its length was 50 cubits. 50 is the number of Pentecost. There were 7 steps. 7 means completeness. Again, not an accident. God does this very intentionally. Verse 24. And he led me toward the south, and behold, there was a gate on the south, and he measured its jambs and its vestibules. They had the same size as the others. Both it and its vestibule had windows all around, like the windows of the others. Its length was 50 cubits, and its breadth was 25 cubits, and there were 7 steps leading up to it, and the vestibule was before them, and it had palm trees on its jambs on either side. Why is there windows? So the light of God's glory can come in. It's not a place of darkness, it's a place of light. These palm tree decorations, there was a note in the Cultural Study Bible which said, They were not only artistically beautiful, but they also were reminiscent of Solomon's temple in 1 Kings chapter 6. These types of decorations were common in Iron Age Palestine, and particularly in connection with temple facades. In verse 27, and there was a gate on the south of the inner court, and he measured from gate to gate toward the south, 100 cubits. So as we're thinking this through, we've got the number of Pentecost, we've got the number 7, which means completeness. This temple is complete. This temple is filled with the Holy Spirit. And as followers of Christ, we are a temple. And that temple is going with us everywhere we go. Have a wonderful day. God bless, and keep walking the walk.